So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Apple iOS 15.4 best features. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you that we are running iOS 15.4 really quickly here. Let me go here and show you that on my graphite iPhone 13 Pro Max, I did go ahead and download it. The version number that you know you're on the official is 19E241. Now, if you're hearing a little ruffling around in the mic, that is the mask, because we're going to talk about the Face ID with a mask unlock. So when you first start this up, that's the first thing that comes in your face is the Face ID with the mask unlock. Now, if you go down to the Face ID settings right here, let me go ahead and log in really quickly, and I will show you where this is. So you can see right here, Face ID with a mask, and you can add glasses as well. I have glasses on, so it's even more accurate these days. So let's go ahead and show you. I'm gonna pull the mask up, so I might have got a little bit muted there. You'll see that I am wearing a black mask right here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that it will go ahead and unlock really easily with that mask on now. So a lot of people saying this feature is really late. I wish it was here a year ago, and I did complain about it for about a year or so, but the fact that it's here now is still a good thing, just in case, you know, those mask mandates do get reinstated or whatever. And you got to think about too, there's still a lot of settings where people have to wear them, like in healthcare settings and stuff like that, or maybe on public transportation. There are still areas and places that require it around the world. It doesn't mean it's in your city or in your area. So you just have to think about, this is not just you in particular. This can be, you know, in certain situations where they're required. And some people actually choose to wear them anyway. Not saying, I'm not going to get into politics of this. I'm just saying, even though the feature is late, the feature is still useful for some people. This next feature is live text in Apple Notes. So I'm in Apple Notes here, and you see this little camera icon. If we go right here, you'll see you have the ability to use live text now in Notes. We'll hit scan text here, and underneath I do have some iOS notes right here, and you could see right there how it is finding it. I'll insert it right there into the notes, and you could see very easily you now have text within your notes. A great iOS 15.4 feature. Another great feature within iOS 15.4 is going to be the ability to showcase the Face ID before you open the wallet. So if you are in the stores and your cards are appearing, you'll see this Face ID enter passcode before that appears, essentially allowing people not to see your card numbers when you are in store. So that double click like so. Now you will have to enable this in your Apple Wallet settings, but at the same time, a really good increase to security. Next one is there's a heck of a lot of new emojis on here as well. You can see some of them right here. I did post them on Twitter. So quite a few new ones there for iOS 15.4, including a tire, a troll, some lips, the heart sign pointing at you. And you can see quite a few. These are not all of them, but these are a lot of the new emojis on board here for iOS 15.4. So if you love to get new emojis in every new update, you're probably really gonna like this one right here in iOS 15.4. Let me know your favorite emoji by posting it down below in the comment section, your new favorite emoji from iOS 15.4. All right, guys, so now within iOS 15.4, there are AirTag improvements that you can get a new pop-up when settings or AirTags are worn. Like, it's basically a new anti-stalking feature where you get a pop-up saying, this is not your AirTag. You've had it before, but there's improvements here, and now you're gonna know that this is a crime and you can be reported to law enforcement if you are trying to track and stalk people. So this is a great new feature, and Apple knows about this issue. So I'm guessing that the AirTag improvements are gonna get even better and newer ways to stop these criminals from sticking AirTags on people's cars and stuff like that. So do keep in mind, you wanna update to iOS 15.4 to get better notifications about that stuff. So within Keychain, you now have the ability to add notes to your password. Now I'm not gonna click it because it will reveal my passwords. But if you click here, you can now add notes to these. So if it's something you have, like a phrase or something you want to add, that can be helpful as well. So definitely a nice new feature within iOS 15.4. There's also a new widget for you guys who do like to use your Apple Card. I don't personally have one, but if you have an Apple credit card, you can see that they have this new widget that'll tell you your balance, you know, day to day, where you're at and stuff like that. So a nice new widget for Apple Card users. Another thing I noticed is that Apple fixed this thing where some apps wouldn't properly display in 120 hertz. So the iPhone is very smooth now, like even more smooth, especially I'm talking about specifically the 13 Pro models. They're a lot smoother, especially in third-party applications. So, you know, most of the core apps already were smooth, but you're just going to notice more consistency across the board, no matter which, you know, app you're using. So they definitely enabled animations to be smoother here. So iPhone 13 Pro feels smoother. Let me know if iPhone 13, iPhone 12, the smaller iPhones have been feeling smoother as well in iOS 15.4. I can tell you, I've been enjoying this one right here for sure. All right, guys, so tap to pay is now available with iOS 15.4. However, you know, you're gonna have to wait for some companies to get their tap to pay working. Stripe has said they're going to be the first here to do it. It's basically an NFC to NFC dashboard where you'll be able to go ahead and go like this and pay with people, contactless payment, improving here and taking advantage of the NFC on board for the iPhone. So you will be requiring third-party apps, but it's going to be a nice feature in the future. So definitely like that. You know, some Android phones probably already can do this with their NFC, but still, you have it here now for the iPhone. Pretty cool stuff overall for 15.4. All right, in this podcast app, you can now filter by season as well as unplayed, downloaded, saved, stuff like that. There's more filtering abilities here in podcasts now. So that just makes the podcast experience even better for the Apple Podcast application. So in Apple News, you have a better discovery section here for audio and today view. So things will just look a little cleaner when you're going through and you're searching around and stuff. Apple News always getting just a little bit cleaner every time. It's a clean news application if you enjoy reading news and stuff like that. So in addition, Siri does have a new voice. So if we go over here, it's a new American voice. So if we go to American.
Hi, I'm Siri.
I believe it's
Choose
that
the voice
one,
you'd
number
like me to
5.
use.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri. Hi.
So you'll see there's more American voices than any of them.
Hi, I'm Siri.
I believe it's
Choose
number
the voice
5
you'd
though.
like me to use.
So they added a new voice. They're adding new voices all the time to the Siri application. So just expect over time, more and more Siri voices for different languages as well will be coming. So pretty cool. And so I'm done with all my favorite features here from iOS 15.4. There is quite a few more. If we go to learn more here on this phone right here, you'll see that Apple did add new emergency SOS settings. They have changed it to call with hold as a default. You'll see even more like some camera in the keyboard. There's a new magnifying feature as well. In addition, Safari web page translation has been improved for Italian and Chinese, and quite a few more bug fixes. I didn't want to go through every single release feature. What I wanted to cover was the ones you'll probably notice the most. Overall, I think it's a pretty big update. You should also notice that if you have a 13 Pro, Pro Max, maybe even 13, you're going to get the green wallpaper now. That's what's actually on board here. I should have mentioned that earlier. And if I go here into wallpapers, you'll see they did add for the iPhone 13 the green colors that are coming, but you can get that wallpaper whether you're using a silver, graphite, gold, Sierra blue. You can still get that green wallpaper, which is pretty sweet. Overall thoughts so far on battery life, pretty solid. It's pretty much remaining the same, and performance, again, it has been improved. It's even smoother than before, making this phone even better. And it was already amazing, the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max. So let me know your thoughts on iOS 15.4. I highly recommend it. There's bug fixes as well, always security fixes in every single update. In addition, a lot of nice new features, further polishing, further refining the iPhone for the spring update. This will probably be the last major one until we see the iOS 16 beta launch here in June. But there should be a couple more, but this was one of the bigger ones. So let me know your thoughts on how it's been performing for you, battery life, the new features. Do you love it? Is it just a boring update to you? What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Nick here. Be sure to be well, and peace.